Have you been praying for financial breakthrough, but finding yourself in a season of intense pressure and testing? Before you lose hope, I need you to understand something critical. God never gives you a massive fortune before He builds in you a massive character. Wealth without preparation is not a blessing, it is a curse. Today, we are going to identify 6 undeniable signs that God is secretly preparing you for extraordinary wealth according to His perfect timing. By the end of this video, you will know whether you are sitting in the waiting room of your greatest breakthrough. But before we dive in, if you are tired of struggling financially and you are ready to align with God's timing for your wealth, do me a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Type "I trust God's timing" in the comments below to activate your faith. This is going to change everything you thought you knew about divine prosperity. Picture this: a raw diamond sitting deep in the earth, worthless to the untrained eye, covered in dirt, surrounded by pressure. But what happens when that diamond is brought to the surface? It does not immediately shine. No, it goes through an intense process of cutting, grinding, and polishing. Every facet is carefully shaped. Every imperfection is removed. And only after that painful process does the diamond reveal its true brilliance and value. That is exactly what God is doing in your life right now. You are in the grinding season. You are under pressure. You feel hidden. But God is preparing you for a level of wealth that requires a complete transformation of who you are. Let me be clear. The size of your blessing is directly proportional to the depth of your preparation. If God gave you $10 million tomorrow with your current character, you would lose it within a year. But if He prepares you properly, you will not only receive wealth, you will sustain it, multiply it, and use it to advance His kingdom. I remember hearing from a viewer last year who shared their story. They inherited $200,000 at age 25. No preparation, no financial wisdom. Within 18 months, every penny was gone. They said it felt like a curse disguised as a blessing. That is why God prepares you first. He loves you too much to destroy you with premature promotion. So let us talk about the 6 signs that God is actively preparing you for great wealth. If you recognize even 3 of these in your life, you need to pay close attention because your season is about to shift. Sign 1. Strategic pruning. The first sign is what I call strategic pruning. Listen to what Jesus said in John chapter 15, verse 2. "Every branch in me that does not bear fruit, He takes away. And every branch that bears fruit, He prunes, so that it may bear more fruit." Now, I want you to catch something. Pruning is not punishment. Pruning is preparation. When a gardener prunes a tree, he is not trying to hurt it. He is removing dead branches, diseased limbs, and unnecessary growth so the tree can focus its energy on producing abundant fruit. If you are in a season right now where God is removing people from your life, that is strategic pruning. Maybe you lost a business partner who was holding you back. Maybe a toxic friendship just ended. Maybe doors you were desperately trying to open suddenly slammed shut. You thought it was a setback, but it was actually a setup. God is clearing space in your life. He is removing distractions. He is cutting off relationships that would drain the resources He is about to pour into you. Psalm 37 verse 23 says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." Notice it says steps, not just the destinations. That includes the people who walk away and the doors that close. Think about it. If God is preparing to bless you with massive wealth, He cannot have people around you with poverty mindsets whispering doubt in your ear. He cannot have business partners who lack integrity, trying to pull you into shady deals. He cannot have friends who are jealous of your progress, constantly trying to sabotage your momentum. So He prunes, He removes, He clears the garden. And yes, it hurts. Pruning always hurts. You might feel lonely right now. You might feel like everything is falling apart. But I promise you, what God is removing is nothing compared to what He is about to bring. The loss you are experiencing today is making room for the increase you will experience tomorrow. A subscriber once messaged me saying, "I lost 3 friends in 1 month and thought God had abandoned me. 6 months later, I met a mentor who connected me to opportunities worth millions. Those friends would have never let me grow." Do not resist the pruning. Embrace it. Trust the process. God knows exactly what He is doing. Sign 2. Increased stewardship of the small. The second sign is increased stewardship of the small. Jesus made this principle crystal clear in Matthew chapter 25, verse 21. His master said to him, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You have been faithful over a little. I will set you over much. Enter into the joy of your master." Here is what most people miss. God will never promote you to manage millions if you cannot manage hundreds. He will never give you a business empire if you cannot handle a side hustle. He will never trust you with generational wealth if you are careless with your current paycheck. If you are in a season where you suddenly find yourself becoming extremely disciplined with small amounts of money, that is a sign. You are budgeting every dollar. You are tracking every expense. You are eliminating wasteful spending. You are honoring your financial commitments, no matter how small. That increased discipline is not random. God is testing your management capacity. He is watching to see if you can be trusted. Luke 16 verse 10 reinforces this. Whoever is faithful in very little is also faithful in much, and whoever is dishonest in very little is also dishonest in much. Think about it like this. Would you give your car keys to someone who cannot even take care of a bicycle? Would you invest millions in someone who cannot save hundreds? Of course not. Neither will God. So He puts you through small tests. Can you pay your tithes consistently even when money is tight? Can you honor your debts even when it is inconvenient? Can you invest in yourself and your education even when you do not see immediate returns? Can you save and build an emergency fund even when everyone around you is living paycheck to paycheck? If you are passing these small tests, get ready. Promotion is coming. God is building your capacity to handle wealth. He is developing your financial muscles. He is proving that you can be trusted. And when He sees that you can manage the little, He will flood you with much. One viewer told me they started tracking every single dollar for 6 months. They said it felt tedious and unnecessary, but that discipline led to a $50,000 business opportunity because someone saw their attention to detail. Do not despise small beginnings. The person who is faithful with $50 will eventually be entrusted with 50 million. Keep stewarding well. Sign 3. A hunger for wisdom over currency. The third sign is a hunger for wisdom over currency. Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7 says, "The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom, and whatever you get insight." Notice it does not say get money. It says get wisdom. Here is a profound truth. Money is attracted to wisdom. Wisdom is not attracted to money. You can give someone money and they will lose it. But you cannot take wisdom away from someone because wisdom will always create more money. If you find yourself in a season where you are spending more time reading books than scrolling social media, that is a sign. If you are investing in courses and certifications rather than just chasing quick money schemes, that is a sign. If you are studying the Bible and learning kingdom financial principles instead of just playing the lottery and hoping for luck, that is a sign. God is building your operating system. He is upgrading your mind. He is giving you the wisdom you will need to not just acquire wealth, but to sustain and multiply it. Proverbs chapter 24 verse 3 and 4 says, "By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches." Did you catch that? Wisdom builds the house. Knowledge fills it with riches. Not luck, not shortcuts. Wisdom and knowledge. Think about King Solomon. When God appeared to him and said, "Ask for whatever you want," Solomon could have asked for money. He could have asked for power. He could have asked for fame. But what did he ask for? Wisdom. And because he prioritized wisdom, God gave him wealth beyond measure. 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 13 records God's response. I give you also what you have not asked, both riches and honor, so that no other king shall compare with you all your days. The richest man in history prioritized wisdom over wealth, and that is exactly what God is doing in you right now. He is shifting your priorities. You are no longer just chasing dollars. You are chasing knowledge. You are no longer just looking for shortcuts. You are building skills. You are no longer hoping to get rich quick. You are preparing to build generational wealth slowly and steadily. That shift in mindset is one of the clearest indicators that God is preparing you for wealth. Because when the money comes, you will have the wisdom to manage it. When opportunities arise, you will have the discernment to choose correctly. When challenges come, you will have the knowledge to navigate them. Keep feeding your mind. Keep learning. Keep growing. Your wealth is directly connected to your wisdom. Sign 4. The Joseph Pit Experience. The fourth sign is what I call the Joseph Pit Experience. You know the story. Joseph was destined for greatness. God gave him dreams of ruling and authority, but before he wore the crown, he sat in a pit. Before he managed Pharaoh's wealth, he was falsely accused and thrown in prison. Before he saved nations from famine, he was forgotten by people he helped. If you are in a season where you feel misunderstood, undervalued, or stuck in a position beneath your capacity, you might be in your Joseph pit. You are doing excellent work, but nobody seems to notice. You are full of potential, but trapped in limitation. You are faithful in serving, but others are getting the recognition. Here is what you need to understand. The pit is not punishment. The pit is preparation. God was not testing Joseph's ability to dream. He was testing Joseph's ability to maintain character under pressure. Could Joseph stay excellent when nobody was watching? Could Joseph maintain integrity when he was falsely accused? Could Joseph serve faithfully even when he was forgotten? The answer was yes. And because Joseph passed the test in the pit, God promoted him to the palace. Genesis chapter 39 verse 23 tells us something powerful. The keeper of the prison paid no attention to anything that was in Joseph's charge because the Lord was with him, and whatever he did, the Lord made it succeed. Even in prison, even in the pit, Joseph's character created success. That is the test. The same thing is happening to you. God is not concerned about your ability to handle success. Everyone can smile when they are winning. God is testing your ability to maintain character when you are losing. Can you stay humble when you are at the bottom? Can you serve with excellence even when you are not getting credit? Can you maintain integrity even when you could cheat and get ahead? If you are passing these tests, your promotion is coming. I heard from someone who worked for 3 years in a job where they were constantly overlooked. They trained new employees who got promoted over them. They completed projects that their boss took credit for. They told me, I wanted to quit every single day, but something kept telling me to stay faithful. 6 months ago, a CEO from another company noticed their work ethic and offered them a position worth 3 times their salary with equity. The pit is temporary. The palace is permanent. Do not despair in the dark season. Do not compromise your character for a shortcut. Do not lose your integrity trying to escape the process. Joseph's pit led to Pharaoh's palace. Your wilderness is leading to your promised land. Stay faithful. Stay excellent. Stay pure. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Sign 5. Victory over comparison. The fifth sign is victory over comparison. Galatians chapter 6 verse 4 says, each one should test their own actions. Then they can take pride in themselves alone, without comparing themselves to someone else. One of the biggest obstacles to receiving wealth is the trap of comparison. When you are constantly looking at what others have, you block your own blessings. When you are jealous of someone else's success, you delay your own breakthrough. When you are focused on their timeline, you miss God's timing for your life. But if you are in a season where you have peace about your own journey, that is a huge sign. You see others succeeding, and you genuinely celebrate them. You watch others getting promoted, and you are not bitter. You notice others receiving financial blessings, and you say, God, if you did it for them, I know you will do it for me. That shift from jealousy to joy is massive. It means you understand a critical truth. Their blessing is not your blockage. There is no competition in the kingdom. God is not running out of resources. Someone else's promotion does not delay yours. Someone else's wealth does not diminish yours. In fact, their success should encourage you because it proves God is still in the business of blessing his people. 1 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 26 says, "If one member is honored, all rejoice together with it. We are one body. When one prospers, we all benefit." When you stop comparing, you start preparing. When you stop looking at their bank account, God can start filling yours. When you stop measuring your chapter 3 against their chapter 20, you can finally focus on your own story. Comparison is the thief of joy and the enemy of destiny. But when you conquer it, you step into a new level of readiness. You become a unique vessel that God can trust with a unique blessing. You are no longer trying to copy someone else's path. You are walking your own, and that is when God can truly move. A community member shared with me that they spent 2 years depressed watching their friends buy houses and start businesses. They said, "The moment I stopped comparing and started celebrating them, my own breakthrough came within 90 days. Stay in your lane. Trust your process. Celebrate others. Your time is coming." Sign 6. A spirit of radical generosity. The sixth and final sign is a spirit of radical generosity. Jesus said in Luke chapter 6 verse 38, "Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over will be put into your lap, for with the measure you use it will be measured back to you." Here is one of the most powerful truths about wealth. God does not pour resources into reservoirs. He pours resources into pipelines. A reservoir holds water. A pipeline moves water. God is not looking for people who will hoard wealth. He is looking for people who will circulate wealth. If you are in a season where you feel a strong urge to give even when you have very little, that is a sign. You are tipping generously. You are helping people in need. You are sowing seeds into ministries and causes. You are not gripping money with fear. You are releasing it with faith. That is the pipeline mentality. And God loves to fill pipelines because he knows the resources will keep flowing. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 24 and 25 says, "One gives freely yet grows all the richer. Another withholds what he should give and only suffers want. Whoever brings blessing will be enriched, and one who waters will himself be watered." Think about it. If you have two faucets, one that is clogged with greed and one that flows freely with generosity, which one would you pour water into? Obviously, the one that flows. God operates the same way. He pours wealth into generous people because he knows it will not get stuck. The moment you shift from a reservoir mindset to a pipeline mindset, you unlock a supernatural level of provision. It does not matter if you are giving $5 or $5,000. What matters is the heart behind it. Are you giving out of obligation or out of love? Are you giving to be seen or to be a blessing? Are you giving with strings attached or with faith that God will replenish you? When you give radically and generously, you are declaring something powerful. You are saying, "God, I trust you as my source. I am not depending on this money to save me. I am depending on you." And when God sees that level of faith, he moves heaven and earth to take care of you. 2 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 6 promises, "Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows bountifully will also reap bountifully." One viewer messaged me about giving their last $100 to help someone pay rent. They had no idea how they would eat that week. 3 days later, they received an unexpected check for $5,000 from a forgotten tax refund. So if you feel that tug to give, do not ignore it. That is God preparing you to receive. That is God testing your trust. That is God positioning you for overflow. So let me ask you, how many of these 6 signs are you experiencing right now? Are you going through strategic pruning? Are you being faithful in the small things? Are you hungry for wisdom over quick money? Are you in your Joseph pit maintaining character? Have you conquered the comparison trap? Are you walking in radical generosity? If you identified with even 3 of these, I have good news for you. You are not stuck. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. God is doing a deep work in you. He is building your capacity. He is testing your character. He is positioning you for wealth that will not destroy you, but will empower you to impact generations. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3 says, "For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay." Do not rush the process. Do not try to skip steps. Do not look for shortcuts. The greatest wealth is not the money itself. The greatest wealth is becoming the kind of person who can handle money with wisdom, integrity, and generosity. James chapter 1 verse 4 reminds us, "Let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." God is not just preparing you for a paycheck. He is preparing you for a purpose. He is not just getting you ready for riches. He is getting you ready for responsibility. He is not just setting you up for success. He is setting you up to be a steward of kingdom resources that will fund orphanages, build churches, support missionaries, and transform communities. So here is what I want you to do right now. First, write down the one sign that resonates most with your current season. Maybe it is the pruning. Maybe it is the pit. Maybe it is the generosity. Whatever it is, write it down. That is your confirmation. That is God speaking to you. Second, commit to trusting God's timing. Stop comparing your chapter to someone else's. Stop rushing the process. Stop doubting the delay. God's timing is perfect. His preparation is thorough. His plan is flawless. And third, take action on what you know. If God is calling you to steward better, create a budget today. If He is calling you to gain wisdom, buy that book you have been putting off. If He is calling you to give, sow that seed right now. Faith without works is dead, according to James chapter 2 verse 26. Now, before you go, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me how many of these 6 signs you are experiencing. Just write the number, 4 out of 6, 3 out of 6, whatever it is, and then type this declaration: I trust God's timing. Speak it. Activate your faith. Align with His plan. And if you have not already, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We are building a community of believers who are breaking generational poverty and walking in kingdom wealth. Do not miss the next video where we will talk about the 5 financial traps that keep Christians broke even when they pray. Remember this: your current season of preparation is proof that your next season of prosperity is guaranteed. God does not waste time preparing people He does not plan to promote. Your breakthrough is coming. God is preparing you. Trust the process. I will see you in the next one.